Azazel is one of the most enigmatic figures in angelology, demonology, and religious mythology. His name appears in various ancient texts, including the Hebrew Bible, apocryphal literature, and later demonological traditions. Over time, Azazel has been interpreted as a fallen angel, a demon, and even a personification of sin. This essay explores the origins, significance, and evolving mythology of Azazel, particularly his role in biblical and extra-biblical sources. Origins of Azazel in the Hebrew Bible. Azazel first appears in the Hebrew Bible, specifically in Leviticus 16 verses 8 to 10, during the description of the Day of Atonement, Yom Kippur. In this passage, two goats are chosen, one for Yahweh and one for Azazel. The high priest casts lots to determine which goat will be sacrificed to God, and which will be sent into the wilderness bearing the sins of the people. Aaron shall cast lots upon the two goats, one lot for the Lord, and the other lot for Azazel. Leviticus 16 verse 8. The exact meaning of the term Azazel in this context is debated. Some scholars argue that Azazel refers to a specific location, a barren, remote place where the scapegoat was sent to die. Others suggest that Azazel was a supernatural being, possibly a demon or fallen angel, associated with the wilderness and impurity. This latter interpretation gained traction in later Jewish and Christian traditions. Azazel in the Book of Enoch. The most detailed depiction of Azazel as a fallen angel comes from the Book of Enoch, an ancient Jewish text that was influential in early Christian thought. In the Book of Enoch, Azazel is one of the leaders of the Watchers, a group of 200 angels who descended to earth and took human wives, leading to the birth of the Nephilim, giant hybrid beings. Azazel's transgressions go beyond interbreeding with humans. He is accused of introducing forbidden knowledge to mankind, including the art of warfare and weapon-making, the use of cosmetics and jewelry, sorcery, and forbidden magical practices. Because of his corruption of humanity, Azazel is severely punished. The archangel Raphael is ordered to bind him and cast him into a deep pit in the desert, where he will remain until the final judgment. And the whole earth has been corrupted through the works that were taught by Azazel. To him ascribe all sin. 1 Enoch 10:8. This line is significant because it suggests that Azazel became a scapegoat for human sin, much like the goat in Leviticus. His role in corrupting humanity made him a symbol of wickedness and rebellion against divine law. Azazel in Christian and Islamic traditions. In Christian tradition, Azazel is sometimes equated with Satan or viewed as one of his chief lieutenants. Early Christian demonology expanded on the idea that fallen angels, including Azazel, actively work against God's plan. However, unlike Satan, who represents ultimate evil in opposition to God, Azazel's primary sin is that of knowledge and corruption rather than open rebellion. In Islamic tradition, Azazel appears under a different name, Iblis, a powerful jinn who refused to bow to Adam and was cast out of paradise. Some Islamic scholars also connect Azazel to Harut and Marut, two fallen angels who taught forbidden knowledge to humans. While Azazel is not a major figure in the Quran, some hadiths and later Islamic writings describe him as a being who once served God before falling from grace. Azazel in occult and modern interpretations. Azazel's legend continued to evolve in later Western esoteric traditions, where he became associated with the figure of Lucifer or even the embodiment of spiritual rebellion. Some occultists reinterpreted Azazel as a Promethean figure, one who brings enlightenment through forbidden knowledge, much like Prometheus bringing fire to mankind in Greek mythology. In demonology, Azazel is often listed as one of the infernal dukes or princes of hell, sometimes commanding legions of demons. In various grimoires, he is depicted as a powerful and dangerous entity, often summoned for his knowledge of warfare and sorcery. In modern pop culture, Azazel appears in numerous books, films, and video games. Some well-known representations include Azazel in DC Comics, a powerful demon associated with hell and dark magic. Azazel in Marvel Comics, a mutant with demonic traits, appearing as Nightcrawler's father. Azazel in the 1998 film Fallen, a demonic entity capable of possessing humans. reinforcing his association with sin and corruption. Symbolism of Azazel. Azazel is a complex figure, embodying several key themes across different traditions. 1. Rebellion and fall from grace. Like Lucifer, Azazel is often seen as a figure who defies divine law and suffers eternal punishment. 2. Bringer of forbidden knowledge. He represents the dangers of knowledge that is not meant for humanity, much like the serpent in Eden. 3. Scapegoat for sin. His biblical role as the scapegoat reflects the idea of transferring sin onto an external figure to cleanse the people. 4. Corruption of humanity. In Enochian literature, Azazel is responsible for teaching humans skills that lead to moral decay. Conclusion. Azazel's legacy is one of controversy and fascination. Whether seen as a fallen angel, a demon, or a symbolic representation of human sin, his story continues to captivate scholars, theologians, and storytellers. His transformation from a biblical name to a fully realized character in demonology and fiction highlights how myths evolve over time, adapting to the fears and beliefs of different cultures.